Hey everybody, Unstable Gamer here, and welcome back to the channel. If this is your first time here, thanks so much for stopping by. Definitely take a look around. Let me know what you think. Today we're going to be talking about Marvel Snap and the developer roadmap that they just released yesterday. A lot of cool stuff there to talk about. And then I'm going to show you around my account, show you what I've been up to during beta. So let's go ahead and do that. But first, before we do, if you're just now finding this channel and you want to stay up to date with the latest in Marvel games, consider hitting that subscribe button so you don't miss out. All right, and welcome back. All right, just to hit on something really quick, this is my second channel on Marvel Gaming, everything Marvel Gaming, console, mobile, whatever. If you're interested in Marvel, if you're interested in gaming, consider hitting that subscribe button. Definitely keep an eye on the channel. There's a lot of cool stuff happening. I do have my main channel, Unstable Gamer, that is focused on mobile games and a variety of mobile games. So if you're interested in that, definitely check that out as well. Marvel Snap will be a staple on this channel. So this channel is going to be a lot of news and things like that, keeping you updated on all the different types of Marvel games coming out. But Marvel Snap will be something that I continue to create content for on this channel. Just kind of a heads up there. So let's take a look at this. Goodbye beta, hello future. There's a lot of cool stuff in this developer roadmap. There's actually more that it calls out in the game than it does in the announcement, but I will leave a link to the announcement in the description below, so you can go ahead and take a look at that. This little snapshot here, you're going to get a better view of what this looks like, and you can probably read it better. But right now, if we just kind of take a look at what's coming, what's in development, what's in concept. So right now, really coming soon is really just getting ready for global launch. That happens on the 18th. PC Early Access is now available through Steam if you want to go ahead and put that on your wish list. It is a free-to-play game. And then, so the reward system, things like that. They have a variant variety system coming. So let's just kind of take a look at that there. Oh, here we go. We've got that bulletized there. Variant rarity system. So it looks like they're going to add rarities to this variant system right now. Everything that's part of beta, they mention in here, is going to be rare, and then you're going to have these super rares. So the cost for the rares are going to go from 750 gold down to 700, and the super rares are going to be 1200 gold in the store. So something to keep an eye out on there if you're really looking for some cool variants. There's some great artwork in this game, so variants are a huge part of this game, just because you can change up your decks, you can make the decks your own. Yes, they're same characters and stuff like that that you may see in some other decks, but as far as the look of your deck and things like that go, I think it's pretty cool. So just want to kind of give you a heads up there. Right now, as part of this update, they're adding 75 new rare variants and 25 new super rare variants. So some pretty cool stuff there. So that's what this coming soon section, really basically what they're saying is this is what's coming, this is what's been tested, this is what's on the roadmap. We should be seeing this stuff pretty soon. When it takes a look at the in development stuff, these are things, game features in this section are actively being developed, iterated, or improved on. So these are things that aren't quite ready for live yet. And a lot of things in this stage could change as well. So we've got battle mode versus friends, which is going to be awesome. That's going to be a lot of fun. Unranked mode, collector tokens. Unranked mode, being able to battle against friends. Those are some things that the community has been asking for. And I think in a card game, this game, it really kind of sets up and lends to those types of environments. So it's going to be really cool, especially with unranked mode. When you want to test decks and things like that, it's not going to impact your cube loss or your rank loss or anything like that. You're just going to be able to use that as kind of a fun testing environment, which I think is pretty cool. Also, just to kind of practice your strategies as well. Maybe you got a killer deck, but you need to learn the strategy, or maybe a friend shared a deck with you, you were able to create. So this new mode, this unranked mode, is going to allow you to be able to just play around with it, get familiar with what that strategy looks like, how you want to play it before you start betting your cubes. Collector tokens, PC widescreen UI, title system, I think is all pretty cool. So battle mode versus friends, this was pretty cool in here, where you have, it says right here, it's setting you up with 10 health, and as you battle your opponent, as you battle your friend, then you're chipping away at that health, and you continue to battle until that health is down to 0. I think that was kind of I think that's kind of cool. Something other than betting cubes. So that's pretty cool. Kind of takes me back to like a traditional card game where you're chipping away at the enemy's health or your opponent's health. Unranked mode, we already talked about that. Collector's tokens, I thought was pretty cool. This is just to kind of boil it down. This is going to be a currency earned in the game. It says it's earned on the collection level track. that you can use to get specific cards that you're really looking for. So this isn't really going to be a new way to collect cards. Your main way of collecting cards is still upgrading your individual cards to the different rarities and increasing your collection level so you can get more reserves so that you can go ahead and get more cards that way. So the collection track will be the main way to do that. However, this right here, this is a good way of, there's a specific card that you want, so let's go ahead, let's go get it. So I think that's pretty cool that they're adding that in there. As far as costs and things like that, we'll kind of see how many tokens you need for one card. But it says it also rotates cards. I think it's going to be in the store or something like that. The token shop features a card that, let's see, that you don't own every 8 hours. So if you don't have enough tokens yet, players can freeze. This is really cool. Players can freeze the shop to lock in their targeted card. It doesn't say for a minimum amount of time or anything, but if you see a card you want in there, you can go ahead and lock it in, collect all your tokens, and then you can go ahead and get that card. I think that's pretty cool. It's a very cool system. And then in concept, these are things, this is what I would consider, these are kind of like pie in the sky type stuff. These are things that they're thinking about, or they've heard feedback on, or maybe the community has made some suggestions. So competitive modes would be cool to see. I think we've got enough of those really right now. But hey, what do I know? Guilds. I think guilds in here, I think would be cool. I don't know how it would be implemented in a card game. I've not really played a card game that has a guild system, but very interested in that. It's always good when you can add social systems into a game because it brings people together. In-game events. So there's a card game I played that has boss battles, and it's really cool. 4 players battling one boss. Things like that I think would be kind of cool. Infinity rank leaderboards, collectible emotes and card emojis, and then mythic variants. So a lot of cool things that are in concept right now. So we'll see how long it takes for them to move from concept into implementation, or maybe, as they mentioned through here, some of these things may be scrapped. Maybe they find that they don't need it, or maybe their initial thought about this specific mechanic basically changed based on feedback or something like that. So it's something completely different than what their original plan was. Like, I don't know, I'll take Nexus events. You know, that was something that was implemented. A lot of feedback on that. They took it away. We still don't know what's happening with Nexus right now. Maybe they scrapped it completely. But I think it's really cool that they put this roadmap out there. Definitely make sure to visit the Discord. Again, that'll be linked in the description below, their main Discord, and just be part of the community, ask questions. A lot of cool people there. So a lot of cool stuff that they have planned. All right, quick account update. Let me just show you where I am right now. So my collection level is 2377. As far as a pay-to-play player, I am not free to play in this game anymore. I went through the first season pass without purchasing anything. But the only thing I have spent money on are the season passes, the last few, and it's just $10. At $10 per season. And you get a lot of cool rewards, the cards. I wanted to make sure to get those cards as soon as they were available as well. You don't have to purchase the seasons to get the cards. Eventually, those cards will go into the normal collection track, so you will eventually get them. But that's the only money I've put into this game so far. So I think it's probably, what, about maybe $40 that I put into this game right now. So 2377. I've got a ton of cards. I think I'm missing only... I'll just scroll through my deck while I'm talking here. But I think you can see all the different variants and upgrades and stuff I've done as well. But I think I'm down to only missing 10 or 11 cards out of Pool 3. And I think Pool 3 is the final pool. I haven't heard anything else about like a Pool 4 or anything like that. So I think I have almost all cards that have been released in the game at least. So a lot of cool stuff. Again, just kind of reiterate, the main way to collect cards is to upgrade your cards through the different rarity levels, so that you can increase your collection level and you get cards and variants and everything that way as well. So I don't even know how many cards. You know, it'd be nice, actually. It'd be nice to see how many unique cards I own, because I can count all these, but it includes variants and everything. But I would like to see how many total cards. So if there was a card counter on here, I think that would be very cool. But a lot of great cards, a lot of great decks. They did increase the total number of decks you can create from, I think, 10 to 20 now. It was 10. I think it's 20 now. So that's where I am as far as collection level. Those are the cards that I have. And then right now, as far as the season goes, I've completed the season. I'm now into the season caches, which give you opportunities for variants, gold, and credits and all that kind of stuff right there. Now you can see my gold. I'm at 11,975. I haven't spent any gold in this game except for Nexus events. All the gold that was spent there was refunded back to everybody. Again, something I thought that the devs did that was very cool. So I'm saving all my gold right now. Don't know what I'm going to save it for, but I'm saving it. I'm not purchasing variants or anything right now because I really kind of want to see, once this goes global, what kind of things are coming into the game that we're going to want to spend that gold on. But I mean, that's a quick account tour right there. I mean, there's really not much to go over in this game except collection track. And if you want to see the last card I got, is down here a little ways. It's right there, a variant of Domino, but the last unique card I got was right there, was Giganto, and that was at what, 2314. So I'm due. I think I'm due for a card here pretty soon in at least the next couple collector's reserves. So we'll see. All right, everybody, that's what I had for you. Just wanted to talk to you a little bit about what's coming down the pipe on that developer's roadmap. Something very cool and unique. You don't necessarily see that in every single game, especially in a game that hasn't even globally launched yet. So I thought that was very cool. And then a quick account tour there. All right, everybody, that is what I had for you. As always, I want to thank you all for taking the time to watch the video. If you liked it, make sure to hit that like button and share your thoughts and questions in the comment section below. Take care, everybody, and we'll talk to you next.